Hello, hello. Good morning, or good evening, depending on when you're watching this video. It's Mr. Archey again. I'm here with another story. Today I'm going to be reading a story titled A Bike Like Sergio's. It is written by Mary Beth Bolts with illustrations by Noah Z. Jones. I picked this for a couple of reasons. This is a really good story about honesty. We all know how important it is to be honest. Sometimes it's not as easy as we think it is, to be honest. Sometimes being honest is the more difficult choice. So sit back and enjoy the story, A Bike Like Sergio's. Something tells me there's going to be a guy named Sergio with a bike. No, just a hunch. Every kid has a bike but me. Sergio rides his new one while I run alongside, out of breath. Ask your parents again, Sergio says. Birthday's coming. Sergio forgets there's a difference between his birthday and mine. I wish, I say, but I know that wishes won't make my money appear. I wonder what he meant by their birthdays are different. At Sonny's grocery, Sergio buys a pack of football cards. I stand in line, mad, with the bread my mom wants, waiting behind the lady in the blue coat, who we see all the time. She steps up to pay, gathers her bags. In the shuffle, her purse tips. $1 floats to the floor. No one sees. I scoop up the money fast. She's out the door, but I don't chase her. It's just $1. Still her $1 though. At home, Mom's feeding the baby. The twins pull pans from the cupboard. My Reuben, she says. Was it a good day? I nod and act busy. That $1 in my pocket stays a secret. Later, when I'm alone in my room, I fish out the crumpled bill and stare. It's not $1 or $5 or $10. It's $100. My hands are shaking. That money is enough for a bike like Sergio's. Then I won't have to run. I'll be riding. Dad gets home from work late and tucks in my little brothers. When he gets to me, I squeeze my eyes shut and stay as still as a stone. In the morning, the $100 bill is safe in my backpack. When I get to school, Mr. Grady says we'll be learning about money and math. He sets up a store with fake bills and coins and pictures of things we can buy. I joke around and blow all my play money on a camera right away. Me on my bike is all I can think about. I don't know if you can see through the video, but he is in fact drawing a picture of the bike that he does want to buy. We stop at the bike shop after school. Inside, I walk the rows and find one like Sergio's, but silver. Man, you look good on it, Sergio says. And it's true. But I know if I ride home on a bike like that, I'll have to tell my parents where I got the money. I'll talk to them tonight, I say, and Sergio high-fives me. At home, Mom is making a grocery list for Saturday. She walks her fingers through the cash in her wallet. Then she crosses things off. Maybe next week, she says. She looks up at me and smiles. Me, with the $100 in my backpack, her crossing things off. Then she hands me a $5 bill. On your way home tomorrow, could you pick up some orange juice at Sonny's? When she mentions Sonny's, I feel the sweat. What if the lady in the blue coat is there? I wonder why he's starting to feel the sweat. I take my stuff to my room. dump my papers out of my backpack, and that's when I see it. The zipper that was closed is open, just enough, and the money that was there is gone. Heading out the door, I mumble to Mom, "I'll be right back." Rain is falling as I retrace my steps from school to bike shop to home. Leaves and money look the same. Rain and tears feel the same. It's nowhere. I walk hunched and draggy to school the next day, while Sergio rides circles. "My brother built a ramp in the alley, and I went airborne," he says. "If you get that bike, you can use it too." I don't tell Sergio that I won't be getting any bike at all. The day stretches out. "How many nickels in a dollar?" Mr. Grady asks. "How many quarters in a $5 bill?" When the bell rings, I pack my backpack with homework and notes and tell Sergio to ride home without me. With everyone crowded in a hurry, I spot something. The smallest zipper inside, still closed. This was the pocket, not the other. I slide it open, and I am rich again. To get that bike, I have to tell. Interesting. Quite a dilemma our main character has here. I race the Sunnies as fast as riding and rush back to the store for the juice. Someone bumps me, apologizes in a soft voice, and I turn. My feet are frozen, watching as the lady in the blue coat makes her way to the counter with her eggs. She reaches into her purse. And like a hot blast, I remember tripping over my words today. And like a hot blast, I remember how it was for me when that money was hers, then mine, and then was gone. I leave the juice behind, and this time, I follow her. Wonder why he decided to follow her this time. She walks down one street, then another, and past the bike shop. My mouth is dry. "Excuse me," I say. She turns, and we are face to face. I breathe fast, and the words bust loose like they've been waiting. The lady says yes, she did lose $100, and she has been looking since. She tips her head. "Why?" I uncurl my fist. "I found it," I say, holding it out to her, still folded. Her face changes from surprised to joyful to soft. She takes my hand in both of hers like a sandwich and asks my name. "Thank you, Reuben," she says. "You have blessed me." I am happy and mixed up, full and empty, with what's right and what's gone. At home, everyone is waiting, and the lost and found story is mine to tell. "What you did wasn't easy," my dad says, setting his hand on my shoulder, "but it was right." My mom pulls me close. "We're so proud," she says, and in that warm house with my family all around and my birthday almost here, I am proud too. You think you made the right choice? Oh, that's the end of our story. So, once again, our friend Reuben had a difficult choice. He could keep that $100 and go buy himself a pretty awesome bike, or he could return it to its rightful owner. Now, obviously we all know he made the right choice. Personally, if I did keep that money and I did buy the bike, I don't think I'd even be able to enjoy it, because every time I got on that bike and started riding it around, I think of the lady in the blue coat and how it was actually her money. So, hopefully you learned a great lesson from this story, a bike like Sergio's. I will see you again tomorrow. Have a fantastic evening, and stay healthy and stay smart.